Here's an example where a really good story can make up for a lot of the weaknesses in a relatively mediocre game, and that is Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth for the Xbox. This is actually one of my personal favorites, and it's one of those games that I really shouldn't like because there are a number of design flaws. Most notably, the graphics can be a little muddy, the character model's a little unexpressive, and there are several moments that are exceedingly controller-throwingly hard, especially near the end. But nonetheless, this is a very engrossing story that's very, very true, and gratefully so, to H.P. Lovecraft's writing, most notably the Shadow over Innsmouth type stuff, where you are a private investigator sent through various reasons to a small fishing town called Innsmouth, and there you are suddenly thrust into a very dangerous situation where you learn the really shocking, horrific truth of a secret that's consumed the entire town. And it's never before, I think, do you feel so helpless and afraid during a game where pretty much everything is out to get you, and everything can conceivably get you. There are a number of very memorable moments in this game, one of which is, this is going to be a small spoiler, but I think if you've heard anything about this game, you've heard this one, where you actually fight Dagon. You're on a ship, you're on a Navy ship, I believe, that is suddenly attacked by like a 30-story tall monster from the deeps of the ocean called Dagon, which is actually, he's kind of a god. And the fight goes about as well as you'd expect. That it is one of the most nail-biting and exciting boss fights in gaming history, which is really saying something. But the moment that I think most people really remember very fondly is a very difficult sequence early on in the game where your character is getting too close to the truth in Innsmouth, and the locals have decided that you need to go. So all of a sudden you hear a break-in downstairs at the hotel you're staying at, and all of a sudden you find yourself directly under attack by the entire town, and they're chasing you through the hotel and up the walls, across the roofs, through the various other buildings. They are out to get, it's like a lynch mob is after you, and the only thing you can do is run as fast as you can, Blues Brothers style, throwing things behind you to block doorways, lock doors behind you, just trying to get away. It is a very difficult and yet still exciting sequence because you can feel the pressure of this mob behind you. And so if I can find that sequence, I'd like to show it to you because it really is a memorable, exciting sequence that is legitimately scary through the entire pace of the scene. Check it out.
See, my last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. Hello there, little lady.
Hi, sir.
Are your parents at home?
Daddy's at work and Mommy's upstairs in the attic. She's been bad.
I see. So, what's your name, little lady?
Ramona?
Well, Ramona, could you get your mommy for me?
Nope. Mommy bites. Daddy says we've got to keep her up there for her own good.
Excuse me?
When I go near the door, she growls. I don't love Mommy like I love my daddy.
You don't say. Ramona, I really need to speak to your daddy. Do you know when he'll be home?
Soon, I think. You can wait inside if you like. Daddy won't mind. I'm drawing pictures with my crayons.
That would be great. Thanks. I should check the place over while I've got the chance.
Why did